All right, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to color correct a photo of your artwork in case it needs it. This particular artwork here, this particular photo, is very kind of amber colored, okay? I can tell because I know that this pedestal and this wall are supposed to be white, okay? But they have a very warm glow to it. This can happen just due to lighting conditions or perhaps camera settings. Ideally, you want to avoid this, okay? You want, when you photograph your artwork, you want to control the lighting scenario as best as possible and make sure you're using proper camera settings so that you have little to no work to do in Photoshop. But alas, sometimes it happens. Okay. So I'm going to skip over all the typical resizing image stuff that you have to do if you've watched my other video about resizing your artwork for Scholastic. We're just going to go right to color correction, okay? There are lots of ways to do this. I'm going to teach you a pretty simple way that I think everybody can do regardless of your Photoshop experience. You're going to go up to Image, Adjustments, Color Balance, okay? And you're going to get a dialog box like this, okay? This requires you to use your brain to look at your photo and think, in what way are the colors off here, okay? So you have these various sliders between cyan and red, another one between magenta and green, and another one between yellow and blue, okay? The tone balance here, it defaults to midtones. You can have this, your manipulations affect the shadows specifically or the highlights. In my experience, keeping it on midtones tends to work pretty well. Okay, so when you look at this image, you sort of see too much yellow, as I suspect is happening in this photo, I would start to move this blue slider. Okay, here I'll move it really far so you can see the extreme example. Now we don't want that. But if we start to move this over, and it seems like it's improving the image a little, you go with that, and then perhaps you start messing around with the other ones, okay? I wonder if there's not a little too much green here. Once again, I'm looking at this pedestal and this background that I know should read as white. Yeah, it still seems a little warm, so if maybe I increase this cyan, that's getting a little better. Let's see. Maybe this green needs to come over. It's looking pretty good. I'm probably not going to sit here and finish this whole thing because that would be extremely boring for you. But you get the idea, right? You make little adjustments and you just use your eyes and look at the photo and ask yourself, does this look right or not? If at any point you've just been moving these back and forth and you're like, it's not looking good, I've messed it up too far, you can always type 0 into these boxes up here to bring these sliders right back to their neutral position in the middle. Okay, I don't think this is flawless, but I think it's been improved. For the sake of this video, I'm going to hit OK. And there is this dialog box under Window called History. Okay, you click that, and I already had it open, so it just closed, but we'll reopen it. And it is a record of all the steps you have done so far. So you can see first I opened it, then I did levels, which was not in this video, and then I cropped it, which was not in this video, and then I did color balance, which you just saw. I can click the step before color balance and see what I did. Okay, before, after. Before, especially in here, you can see how kind of amber colored this background is. Whoops. Okay, there we go. There's my color balance. Okay, levels. Okay, so I think I improved the image. Could more work be done? Sure. But that is a way, if you have a photograph in which the colors are skewed and off and not true to the way you know that artwork should look, you can use color balance to fix that. So once again, image, adjustments, color balance. Okay? See where that'll get you? You don't have to do this. If the colors on your photo look accurate, then don't do this. That's ideal. But if you have a photo that's a little bit screwy in terms of color, this is a good place to get started in terms of trying to fix that. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.